Hi, I'm Gareth. I'm going to tell you all about some of the IRiS pieces of equipment in this room. At the moment we've got an IRiS cube in here, which is an IRiS talker, so a switch. We've got an IRiS Colour Selector Deluxe, which is another IRiS talker, so another switch. We've got the IRiS cube, which is a listener, which responds to the IRiS talkers, the switches. And we've got the most important thing in the room, which is the IRiS master pairer. Now at the moment when I pick up the cube and I turn the cube over, you'll notice that the bubble tube changes to the same colour as is on top of the cube. That's because this cube is controlling the bubble tube. So, how do we get the colour selector to control the bubble tube? At the moment when we press the switch, nothing happens. The bubble tube doesn't change colour. So to get this to control the bubble tube, what we need is the master pairer. And on the bubble tube is a number 1. So if we press number 1 on here, you'll notice that the bubble tube goes off. When the bubble tube goes off, it's waiting for the next switch that's activated. So when the bubble tube goes off, I'm going to press any switch on the colour selector, and then the colour selector will be controlling the bubble tube, not the cube. So press 1, the bubble tube goes off, press any switch on the colour selector, and now when I press a switch on the colour selector, I'm controlling the colour of the bubble tube. Now if you didn't get that, no problems, because now I don't want the colour selector to be controlling the bubble tube. I want the cube to control the bubble tube again. So again, grab your colour selector, press number 1. This time, turn your cube over. So now, whatever colour we've got on the top of the cube, the bubble tube changes to. And that's how to control different pieces of equipment with different IRiS talkers. Easy.